everybody. Happy Tuesday, August 16th to you. It is a pretty decent morning out there. We are seeing a few showers, but a bigger threat for thunderstorms really shows up later on. We're going to see some warm temps today, tomorrow, and into Thursday, but a cool weekend is on the way. Before we get to the forecast, kind of a cool announcement. KDLT Weather has officially been deemed an ambassador for the Weather Ready Nation. That's an acknowledgement made by NOAA and the National Weather Service, and it reflects on our commitment to really make sure everyone's aware of what to do when severe weather strikes. It means we're committed to improving the nation's readiness against extreme weather, basically, and we're always trying to do that. That's one of the main jobs we have as meteorologists, is warning, preparation, and things like that. Might see a little severe weather today, but most of the weather is continuing across the eastern half of the country. This is where they're dealing with this low and a bunch of Gulf moisture riding up against this cold front. So they're going to be dealing with some very wet and very unsettled weather in the east half of the country. Meanwhile, we're dealing with this yellow dashed line. What is that? Well, it's a trough of low pressure. Not quite a front, just a wave in the atmosphere that could be enough to trigger some storms later on this afternoon and into the evening, some of which could be strong or severe. High pressure will push in for your Wednesday and Thursday and clear things out. And as that high gets off towards the east side, winds will turn pretty hard out of the south, bringing some very warm air up in our direction for the end of the week. One interesting thing here, storm reports. This is Indianapolis. They had 5 reports of tornadoes. There were indeed some confirmed touchdowns. Now, we haven't gotten any results from surveys yet, but one interesting thing to note is our very own Blaze Keller and Sarah Blakely. They live right over here on the west side of Indianapolis, or at least that's where they're from. They've got family, friends there, so it was a pretty busy evening. Good news is it sounds like no one was hurt. A couple of trees down, a little bit of damage, but as far as our coworkers, all is well. Futurecast showing those storms possibly developing around dinner time. They push off towards the southeast. The rest of the overnight looking pretty quiet. If we're going to find severe weather, best chance will be across southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. That's where there's just a little bit more instability. Could see some pretty heavy rains produced by those thunderstorms. Temps today pretty similar to yesterday. We'll see mid to upper 80s across the eastern half, low 90s for those across the west, and we continue to warm up. More sunshine Wednesday, Thursday. A hot one on Thursday before that cold front digs through Friday. Behind that front, some much cooler air. Look at Saturday and Sunday. Those 2 days should be actually pretty awesome. Temps in the mid-70s, and that cool air continues into the start of next week. So we're pretty proud of being designated ambassadors for the Weather Ready Nation. And if you've anytime you've got questions, let us know. We love to answer those questions, and that's one of the reasons we do what we do. Have yourself a great Tuesday afternoon, and stay cool. We'll talk to you.